What's up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. If you are already a part of the Amanda Marie family, then welcome back. Thank you guys so much for coming back over and watching another perfume video with me. So I don't know if you guys have been kind of paying attention to videos like this on YouTube. Maybe it's just me, but for some reason I get a lot of videos on my feed that talk about feminine energy, masculine energy, and things like that. And of course, you know, I go down the rabbit hole and I watch all these videos that talk about how to tap into your feminine energy side, you know, divine feminines and things like that. And from my understanding, it could be for male or female, that we all have some type of divine female energy. It intrigued me because I feel like I've always had a masculine side. Even though you guys see me, right? You see me. You see what I'm giving. I'm giving you female. I'm giving you femme. Like, totally. You know what I'm saying? Makeup, hair, you know, boobies. I'm giving you all that. There's no, like, you looking at me, there's no reason why you would ever think that I feel more masculine than I do feminine, which I do. And the more I research it, the more I learn the reasons why I have this masculine energy. A lot of videos that I watch, they say that I have this masculine energy because of my past traumas in my life. And I totally agree with that because I am a single mother. I don't say I raised my child by myself, but her dad was not around. He passed when she was 5. So I do feel like I had to take on that role of mother and father. So I feel like, yeah, in a lot of cases, I was a little bit more stern with her because she didn't have her dad. My dad was not around in my life either. Like, I know him, but I don't. Like, we have a very strange relationship. I can't say that I don't know him, but I know him, but we don't have a very close-knit relationship. Okay. I feel like in order for me not to get my heart broken, I have taken on a very masculine like tone. Like, I've built up this brick wall and I'm very, very tough, you know, and sometimes it's hard for a man to like knock that wall down. I'll say this, I'm more in tune with my feminine side more than I realized after watching a bunch of these videos. You know, they tell you how to tap into your femininity or whatever. So according to people that are very spiritual, like, your traumas live in your root chakra, which is like located in your bottom, right? And also in your sacral chakra, which is right above that. Like, this is your root in your bottom, like your butt, you know, not necessarily your butt, but it is in your bottom, okay? So that's your root, and this is your sacral chakra, which is where your womb is and stuff like that. So, you know, they say a woman holds a lot of trauma in those areas, and in order to release the traumas, you know, you have to dance and you have to like move your hips and you have to like loosen up that root chakra and get all of that out of there. So another thing I wanted to talk about as well, they say that you have to speak things into your life. You have to speak affirmations into your life. And that is so true. Me personally, have to watch what I say and what I put out in the universe, because there's power in words. It really is. It's power in words. So you gotta speak this into existence, okay? You have to look yourself in the mirror, and I have mirrors everywhere. I look in the mirror and yeah, I've been through a lot of shit, but I tell myself that I'm worthy. I'm worthy to be loved by a man. I'm worthy to have nice things. I'm worthy of respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm my my own best friend. I'm pumping myself up, you know. And I thought, you know, let me do a video talking about some of the fragrances that help me tap into my divine feminine, okay, my feminine side. So this first fragrance really takes me back, okay, and this fragrance taps into my feminine side because it is one of the most sexiest fragrances that I first smelled. This is like my second bottle of this fragrance, and there's many flankers. I do like I like one of the flankers, but this is Chanel Chance, okay? I tell you guys all the time, when I wear this fragrance, I can get whatever I want. And it's just not me wearing the fragrance, it's a mindset. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a certain mindset. If you want your life to change, if you want to see change in your life, you have to have a mindset. This is what I dare you guys to do. I dare you guys to go back and look at some of my old videos. You can see the progression that I've made in my life, and that's because I have incorporated a lot of these things that people say to do. Positive thinking, affirmations, praying, meditating, dancing, loosening up that root chakra, clearing it out, honey. You know, I love a good dance. I love to dance. When I smell it, it just says that you're a woman who knows what she wants. Can't nobody tell you different. Very confident. I feel very confident when I wear this fragrance, and I feel very sexy, and I feel very empowered to tap into that feminine side and be the woman that I know that I am already. You know, this is a very powdery fragrance. It has patchouli in it. It has musk. It has vanilla. It has jasmine, iris, and it is really pink pepper in the top. It has a very come hither vibe to it, a very spiciness to it. To me, it draws you in. It makes you want to know more about me. Worn this fragrance in the past. I have nothing but good memories in regards to this fragrance. It is just super sexy to me, and it makes me feel empowered. It makes me feel like I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can deny me. Basically get whatever I want. And I do. Okay, so my next one is a little bit different. Okay, this one reminds me not to take life so seriously. You know, because I am a single mom and I've always been the one responsible for paying the bills. You know, my life has kind of become routine. I get up, go to work for somebody else, making them money. You know, people telling me what to do all day. You know, and then I come home and I would cook and I would do homework and I would do all these things and all by myself. So when life kind of pretty much has made me real tough. But this fragrance reminds me to let down my hair. You know, have fun. Like life doesn't always have to be so stressful, you know, and that's why I will always have this fragrance in my collection. This is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. And this is my party girl in a bottle. I love this fragrance. When I first got this fragrance, every time, and I don't know if you guys can see my dent, but it's like right here. So I'm literally halfway through this bottle. No, doesn't matter. I will get me another bottle because like I said, this fragrance is so pretty. It's so fun. I want to smell it right now because I love it. I love the bottle. Like the bottle says so much too, right? And I just want to spray it a little bit. Oh, this is so, yes, I love this. It's everywhere. Brunch, to the club, on date nights, when I would have a date. I was wearing this everywhere, but it's just so pretty to me. And I would always have fun. And I remember when I wore it and going out with my bestie, me and him, we love to dance. It just reminds me to have fun for a minute, girl. Like, girl, relax. You got to relax, you guys. You gotta find something that you enjoy doing. You know, find something that's fun to do, okay? And that's what this fragrance reminds me to do. You know, have fun. There's a ton of notes in this fragrance, by the way. I want to say what stands out to me is the patchouli. There's almond in here. I want to say there's praline or something in here. It has a very sweet vibe to it. This fragrance has a lot of notes in it, but it's blended so well. I can't even tell you what my favorite note is in the fragrance. I just know that it carries, honey. It's Versace Woman. This bottle reminds me of a wand. Ooh, if I could picture what Beyonce smells like, I feel like she would smell like this. It's just so fun. It's so feminine, so pretty. I wouldn't say girl next door. I would not say that. I would say Versace model. Like, she's in Miami, she's on a yacht, she's having fun, she's enjoying life. You know, she's on vacation. This fragrance is super affordable. You can probably walk into any TJ Maxx and any Marshalls and find this bottle for like, you can probably get like a 1.7 or a 1 ounce for like $19. This is super cheap, but it smells so good. In this fragrance, you guys, in the top, you get rose, you get jasmine leaf, you get bergamot. In the middle, you get this fruity note. Now, this is probably one of my favorite fruity fragrances. There's raspberry in this fragrance, plum, lotus, and cedar in the middle, and in the base, you get musk and amber. You have to know how to be soft and gentle and sweet and inviting. And I get that a lot from this fragrance. I get a very sweet woman, a woman with a pretty smile, and she's just so inviting, and she's fun, and she's joking and laughing, and, you know, just enjoying life like nothing is bothering her. That's what I get out of this fragrance. And I would recommend you get this. If you've bought this fragrance because I've recommended it, comment down below. Let the girls know, okay, how you feel about this fragrance. How can I say this? Like, I'm worthy. I'm worthy to have nice things. For a long time, you guys, and I'll let y'all in on a little secret. You know, I don't mind sharing on my channel, but for a long time, I felt like I was not worthy of anything good in my life. And I don't want to get emotional. I feel it in my throat as I'm talking about it, but I felt like it was so many bad things happening, one bad thing after another, and it just kind of piled up on each other. Like, it was hard for me to have a good relationship with a man. I felt like I was in a job that they didn't appreciate me. I never had any money. I just felt, you know, I felt like I wasn't pretty enough, I wasn't cute enough, or I didn't have this or that. And I just started to feel this sense of me not being worthy. Like, you know, I didn't have my parents in my life. I didn't have a good relationship with my mom. I didn't have a good relationship with my dad. My foundation, I guess what I'm saying, felt really messed up, you know? And it just kind of escalated from there. And I feel like now that I'm working on my feminine side, those are layers that I'm pulling off. You know, I'm constantly reminding myself that I am worthy of love, right? I am worthy to have a man in my life that loves me unconditionally. I am worthy of having nice things. You know, I am worthy of having a nice amount of money in my bank account. I'm just pulling back those layers. That's basically what I'm doing. And I'm putting in, you know, good things, good thoughts, good affirmation, you know, and it's a constant everyday thing for me to do that. It's like therapy. You know, I have to constantly remind myself that I'm worthy. And when I get a bad thought in my head, I immediately shift my thinking and I go into a mode of gratitude, okay? Thank you for my car. Even the little small things. Thank you for my home. Thank you for my car. Lord, thank you for food on the table. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. And it shifts my stinking thinking. I call it stinking thinking. And like I said, I didn't think that I was worthy to have anything pricey. Like, anytime I got ready to spend any kind of amount of money on anything, I felt bad. You know, like, oh my God, you know, what are people gonna say about me? And I don't know, I just felt like I shouldn't be doing it. But now I feel differently. I feel like, God damn it, I work my ass off. I can spend my money on whatever the hell I want to spend my money on, period, okay? When I first smelled this fragrance, I instantly fell in love with it. It tapped, when I tell you I smelled this fragrance and it just started doing like this in my brain. I was like, what the hell is going on? I felt so feminine. I felt so sexy at the same time. And I was like, I need this fragrance in my life. And this is Delina Exclusive. This fragrance is fire, you guys. This fragrance had me feeling like I am just the most feminine, sexiest woman in the world. It's the rose for me. It's the rose and the vanilla for me that gets me with this fragrance. You know, sometimes I smell fragrances that have rose in it and they're mixed with patchouli and they're mixed with sandalwood and they have a very, very spiciness to it. But it's the rose and the vanilla in this fragrance that does it for me every time I wear it. In this fragrance, you do get lychee in the top, you get pear, bergamot, you get Turkish rose in the middle, you get argwood, which is like an oud, you get incense. I love a fragrance with an incense smell to it. And in the base, you get vanilla, amber, and woody notes. I love this fragrance. I love. This fragrance is really the fragrance that had me on this whole feminine energy kick. Because I said, my God, this is one of the most prettiest fragrances I have in my collection. When I tell you it's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. It's just the most delicate fragrance I have, but not too delicate, not too much on the delicate side. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got a kick to her, and this is sexy. Men love this fragrance on me. So when I go on a date, I always wear this fragrance because I wanna feel very feminine. I'm gonna be pretty, and I'm gonna be, you know, soft and gentle and sexy and all those things, okay? And that's what this fragrance does for me. Delina Exclusive. Okay, this is Rolling in Love by Killian, and this is Good Girl Gone Bad by Killian. I will talk about this one first. This is, okay, so if I had a signature scent, I would smell like this. If you want to know what I smell like, put your nose on this. Sophistication, elegance, beauty, glamour. You know, it's just gorgeous. Like, I fell in love with, this is by far my favorite fragrance from the Killian house, okay? Is this one. I fell in love with it when I first smelled it. I'm still in love with it today. It has not changed on me. Like, sometimes I fall in and out of love with fragrances, but this one I've not fallen in and out of love with it. I love it more and more and more every day that I smell it. It's just gorgeous. It is just my favorite. It's my signature scent. I'm saying it. It's my signature scent. Good Girl Gone Bad by Killian is my signature scent. This is me. This is me in a bottle, okay? When I smell this, I think of everything in life good that I deserve. Period. Should not be a reason why I shouldn't have it. Seriously, like, that is my frame of mind right now. It's like, why not? Whatever I want, you name it, I'm gonna call it out. I should get it, period. Don't argue with me, okay? Don't argue with me. Before I start talking about this fragrance, I don't want to offend anyone, okay? You are free to fast forward through my interpretation of this fragrance, okay? You know, when you're talking about divine feminine, you know, there is a sexuality to her, you know? And that's the thing. A lot of us probably have never even, and I'm gonna say this, and I know it's gonna sound crass, okay, but a lot of us women probably have never even looked at our vaginas with a mirror. I'm just saying, like, Have you looked at your vagina? Have you put a mirror down there and looked at your vajayjay? It's yours. You was born with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, take care of it. A lot of women don't even go get pap smears. A lot of us don't even go get mammograms. And you know that having a vagina is a part of your femininity. So this fragrance taps into that side, my sexual side. You know, that's why I'm talking about the vagina, because that's what you used to have sex with, right? This Rolling in Love, it just reminds me of sex. It reminds me of intimacy. I've said it before. I'm not going to be shy about it. I'm not going to tiptoe around it. You know, it is what it is. It reminds me of love making. This is a pure genius piece of art, okay? It is not sweet. It is not spicy. It doesn't have any fizzle. It doesn't have any pop. It don't have none of that. But what it does have is sexuality in this bottle. That's all I get. And I struggle with that because I'm like, I should not be smelling a fragrance and smelling intimacy, like sex. Like, that ain't, like, really? But girl, from a man's point of view, that's what I get. This is a fragrance from a male's point of view, to me, on how a woman smells when he first meets her, okay? And he is infatuated with her and he falls in love with her. That's what this fragrance for me like says. He smells the party girl. He smells the good girl gone bad. She's in the club. She's dancing, keying, looking good or whatever. They meet. Sparks fly. They start to kiss. And then I smell lipstick in this fragrance. And then somewhere between them kissing, it's drying, the fragrance is still drying down. Somewhere in the kissing, they are in the bed. He is smelling her skin. And of course the perfume has kind of worn off, you know, but he's smelling her skin. So I get, throughout the dry down in this fragrance, I get party girl, I get lipstick, and I get skin. And that's why I feel like this fragrance is very intimate. It has a very intimate side. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I can't help it. I don't know if I made it clear, but there is almond milk in this fragrance. There is iris, and there is, what is in the base? I don't know if there's tuberose in here too, but it's not heavy on the tuberose. It may be vanilla in the base. Let me see. In the base you have tuberose, vanilla, tonka bean, and musk. The almond milk in this fragrance kind of dries, like it goes away after like maybe 30 to 40 minutes of me spraying it. And all I'm left with is iris, which is giving me a lipstick smell. And I guess that almond milk kind of turns into something nutty, like a more almondy note to me, and powder, like a powdery scent. And it's just, it's everything. I had to have this in my collection. I had to have it in my collection because it takes me there. It takes me there. So those were my fragrances that I feel like embody femininity in me, you know. Comment down below. Let me know what fragrances embody femininity to you, that makes you feel like that divine feminine, you know. Let me know. I'm interested. I may smell them and add them to my collection as well. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, okay? If you are into fragrances, you love to smell good, smelling good is your thing, I would love for you to join my family. Hit the subscribe button down here below. Hit the notification bell that's down below too. That way you don't miss any videos that I put out. I try to put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, okay? But I would love for you to be a part of my family. So hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. I think I asked you guys to do that already. I don't know, I'll ask you again. Hit the thumbs up button, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I pray that you're having a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video.